Everybody wants to smell very expensive and very rich, but are we ready to actually pay the $400, the $500, and the $1,000? I'm not. Hi everybody, you are welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm talk about this very popular perfumes that I have some dupes here. I just want people to have a look at it. Some of them smells about 99%. I mean, some of them smells actually even 100% like the real thing, and others don't actually smell like it. I think you don't have to pay that much for you to smell like how you want to smell, or very expensive. This perfume is very, very expensive that I don't think, I mean, people are ready to go and pay $400, $500 for a perfume just to smell like what I'm going to show you. Anyway, before I talk about this perfume, if you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. My channel covers lifestyle, health, and family. Okay, so if you are into content like this, go ahead and subscribe and turn the notification icon so you will be notified anytime I post a video. Without much ado, let's jump right into it. So I am talking about this perfume called Baccarat Rouge 540. Okay, this is Baccarat Rouge 540. I believe everybody would like to have this in their collection, but the price, it costs an arm and a leg. I bought it $400 here in Australia. This is Australian dollars. To begin with, I bought a 200 mils, which costs about $800 and something. But when I brought it home, I smell it and it smells something totally different. So I have to take it back to the shop, and then they gave me a gift card for me to spend it. Okay, which I was happy because I saved that money for this perfume. So I got the 70 ml instead and used the rest for something else. Anyway, so this perfume smells really good. I mean, I think majority of people like it. They are happy to invest in buying this perfume, and other people are not. Okay, they are not going to pay $400 just to smell like Baccarat Rouge 540, if that makes sense, or just to smell, just body smells like this perfume. I don't know what I'm saying, but I don't think people are ready to pay $400 to smell like this. I don't think so. So some people will afford it, some people will not afford it. I really wanted it, so I saved up and went to buy this perfume. But there are some dupes that smells exactly the same. It smells exactly the same, and what makes it even so amazing, it smells even longer. The longevity, I'm talking about the dupes, the longevity is even better than that, just strangely. Just recently I was introduced to this Middle Eastern perfumes, and oh my god, I just can't stop buying them. I buy them a lot, guys, because the price are really good. Longevity, sillage, everything is like on point. Okay, I mean, what's the point you spending a lot of money to buy perfumes and then you get 4 hours, 5 hours for make? I mean, if you buy celebrity scent for about $29, $30 and you give you 2, 3, 4 hours, it doesn't matter. But then you spend over $200 to get perfume and you get only 4 hours. I mean, to me, I don't think it's fair. But these perfumes, you don't have to spend that much, but you get the longevity, you get the sillage, you get everything that a perfume is meant to give you. Okay, and that is what I'm going to show you. However, I've got some other perfumes that other YouTubers are saying it smells like Baccarat Rouge 540, but I personally don't think so. So let's jump right into it. I am going in a particular order. The ones that smells like it, and the one that doesn't really smells like it, way up to the ones that I think it smells 100%, just like Baccarat Rouge 540. Okay, number one is Ariana Grande Cloud. I don't know, I never ever actually accept that this perfume smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. When you smell Baccarat Rouge 540, the opening note is saffron. I don't get the saffron here. Okay, I don't get the saffron here, and this one, the note doesn't even have saffron in it, so I don't know what people were talking about. But I can understand why they are talking about, this smells like, Baccarat Rouge 540. That sickening sweet is in there somewhere, and it smells very, it got that deep smelling in there. But it doesn't actually smell like Baccarat Rouge 580. It smells sweet, just like Baccarat smells sweet, you know, but it doesn't actually, I don't know, I'll give it about 25%. Okay, and also this is very, very, compared to Baccarat Rouge 540, this is very, very juvenile for young people. So if you have a teenager who want to smell like, have this Baccarat vibe that you cannot afford $400 perfume for your young child, I think Ariana Grande, because young people like this perfume a lot. It smells really good. It smells very, very pretty, don't get me wrong. Look at the dent I put in there. The first time I tried it from the shop, I didn't want to invest in 100 ml because to me, I didn't think it smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. What is the point? It doesn't actually smell like that. So I just got 30 ml and look, it smells really, really good. So you know, Baccarat Rouge 540, people, you know, take it to like a formal occasion. So sometimes if I'm formal occasion, so sometimes if I am not going, you know, not really formal, but you know, between formal and casual, I wear this. And so I don't wear this to any formal occasion because it smells very juvenile to me. Okay, so 25% Baccarat. As for that one, it will give you the vibe, but anybody that says it smells like it, you get that vibe, but not really. When you spray it in the air, I think it smells like it, but on the skin, I don't believe so. I don't know. That is me. That is my opinion. Okay, so the next one to that is I am going to show you Burberry. Okay, this is the Burberry Her. Okay, so I have all the three of them. I have Burberry Her Blossom, Burberry Her, and Burberry Her Intense. I sent the Burberry Her, the original one, to my mom back in Africa. Okay, so I don't have it anymore, but people are saying that Burberry Her smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. Does it smell like that? Yes, it will give you the vibe, but I'll give it about 40%. It doesn't actually smell, it doesn't come close. So that one and Ariana Grande, I don't think so. I don't know why people would say it smells like that. Maybe because they didn't know anything about the ones I'm going to talk about, because if you smell the ones I'm going to talk about, you wouldn't say this one smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. So I had the three of them. The other one I sent to my mom. I'm going to get it again in my collection because it smells really, really good. You get a compliment wherever you go. The sillage is so amazing. Anybody from far away from you will think you smell really good. Okay, the longevity is really good. You get a compliment as well, especially this one, the Burberry Her Intense. It smells, it's this, I mean, people compliment me all the time whenever I wear it. So yes, and I watched this YouTuber who also compared the three of them and said they all smell like Baccarat Rouge 540. I don't think so. The Blossom doesn't at all. Okay, it doesn't at all. You don't smell any saffron, you don't smell that very sickening sweet in there. So I don't even know why they are saying that. This is totally different. Okay, it doesn't smell anything like Baccarat Rouge 540, but the Burberry Her itself smells, I'll give it about 45%. But that YouTube reviewer, I don't think so. I was watching and it's like, what is she talking about? But anyway, that is my opinion. Everybody is different. People smell different. Things different. So the next one that I think it smells close to Baccarat Rouge 540 is Opulent Mark. So this is from the house of Lattafa. That is when I was introduced to Middle Eastern perfumes. My God, this one smells exactly, to me, the first time when I got this perfume, this is one of the first perfumes I got from, you know, my Middle Eastern perfume, and I was thinking this is Baccarat Rouge 540 even before buying these ones I'm going to show to you. So it smells like Baccarat Rouge 540, but if you know more about Baccarat, it smells very smooth. The smoothness is there, but this one smells like Baccarat Rouge 540, but very rough Baccarat Rouge 540. It smells exactly like saffron. I think the saffron, the opening nose saffron is just so high in this one. Sometimes I feel like you have the saffron in your hands and you are just smelling it. It smells very rough. It doesn't smell smooth just like Baccarat Rouge 540, but it will give you about, I would say it will give you about 75% of Baccarat Rouge 540. This smells like Baccarat Rouge 540 strong, not the extract, no, don't get me wrong. This one smells like Baccarat Rouge 540 and you add more saffron, a lot of saffron in the opening. So when you smell it, it's like straight away you smell like you are smelling saffron. That is how it smells like. So I understand the reason why people are saying it smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. But before getting these ones, the ones I'm going to show to you, I thought this smells 100% Baccarat Rouge 540. So yes, it smells like it, just like, you know, Baccarat Rouge 540, but it is very, very strong. It is not smooth. It is right on your face, if that makes any sense. So it makes this smells more sort of cheaper. When you spray it on your skin, people smell you as a very cheaper version of Baccarat Rouge 540. It doesn't smell anything expensive. I mean, when you spray Baccarat, you smell very expensive. People who know more about fragrances, okay, you smell very, very expensive. But this one doesn't. It smells, to me, it gives you that very cheap vibe of Baccarat. I don't know, but yes, it's just like saffron smelling. You have saffron in your hands and you're smelling it. I think the blending, they did not actually blend this really well. That is what I think. Probably they don't want to blend it to smell like Baccarat Rouge 540. This smells 100% saffron. Okay, I really want to know the note in this, because it looks like saffron. It looks like they just use saffron note for this one. That is how it smells like to me. So there we go. The next one that I think it smells very close to Baccarat Rouge 540 is Ana Abiyedh. Is it Ana Abiyedh? I don't know how to pronounce this, but guys, this is the name. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, Ana Abiyedh. Can you see it there? So that is it. This one smells just like Baccarat Rouge 540. It smells just like Baccarat Rouge 540, but I think the only difference is, I don't know, it looks like Baccarat. It smells like Baccarat Rouge 540 with a lot of fruit in there, and you smell the open nose smells like pineapple. Okay, so to me it smells like Baccarat Rouge 540, and they add a lot of pineapple in there. So you open it, the open nose smells like just pineapple, but it smells exactly, when you spray it on the skin, when it is in your clothing, it smells exactly like Baccarat Rouge 540. But then when you smell it straight from the bottle, it smells like you are smelling some very sweet pineapple. But the other time I spray it on my hands, and it smells exactly like Baccarat Rouge 540. So yes, the house of Lattafa, they are doing really, really well. Okay, so if you are wearing this, I don't think anybody would know this is not Baccarat Rouge 540, because it smells like it. This is very close, guys. This is very, very close. This is very, very, very close. Very, very close. It smells like it, and it doesn't cost much. I can't remember how much I bought it, but it is not more than $80 or $70, okay, compared to buying $400 Baccarat Rouge 540. So guys, if you get it, I think people will think you smell like Baccarat Rouge 540. Okay, so today I'm not giving any note or anything like that. I'm just sharing what I think smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. So you don't have to actually pay $400 to smell Baccarat Rouge 540, but these ones will give you the Baccarat Rouge 540. Anyway, so the next one, you know, I have two here. All of them smells like Baccarat Rouge 540, and people are saying it smells like the X-Straight. I have not tried the X-Straight before, so I can't say much about that. These two I don't know, but I will, you know, I'll bring this one first, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. This smells exactly like Baccarat Rouge 540, but a bit deeper. So that is why I'm thinking probably to smell like the X-Straight, because I've not tried the X-Straight before. Exactly the same, 100%, and sometimes I'll give it 110%, because this one smells on you longer. I use it, and for weeks it was still there. For weeks it was still there, even though I wanted to smell something else different, but it was still there. So when you layer it with other perfumes, you smell a bit different. But I wish this one would have, you know, actually, I wanted it to just leave my skin alone. For weeks this one was smelling on me, so that's why I'll give it 110%, because Baccarat Rouge 540 will give you about 4, 5 hours, 6 hours if you are lucky, and of course it's a good smell, so you'll be sitting there and it will still come back to you. So This one smells like weeks. You still have it, and it smells exactly the same. I will give it about 110 because of the longevity. Okay, because of the longevity. The reason why I did not put this one first is the name. I don't know, I don't like perfumes, you know, perfume dupes, when they try to actually mimic the name, take the name, exactly the same name. The bottle not so much, this is rounder and the other one is square, but I don't like it when they take the name as well. This one is called Baruch, so you are trying sort of Baccarat Rouge 540. I mean, you are trying to duplicate something. You don't have to actually take the name. So whenever I see things like that, it is more or less like you cannot afford Gucci and then you go to buy Gucci, or you cannot afford Rolex and then you want to buy Folex. I don't like things like that. So the name put me right off. Baruch. You should have given it a different name, and you know, you took exactly the name and exactly the same font. I mean, the name is not exactly, but come on, when you are talking about, you say Baruch, yeah. So when you say Baruch, don't focus on my face yet, just focus on it. So when you say Baruch, it's just exactly like saying Baccarat. Like you are trying to mimic the name. To me, it just sounds to me like, you know, you actually, you know, trying to buy Louis Vuitton, but you can't afford it, and because of that you are buying Louis Mouton. So that is why I put this one, you know, this is not number one, but it smells exactly like Baccarat Rouge 540, but a bit deeper. So that's why I'm thinking probably to smell like the X Street. Exactly the same, guys, exactly the same. 100%. I'll give it 110% because of the longevity. Okay, my number one is the Oud Mood. This is the Amber Oud Rouge. Okay, the Oud Mood by Hermain, I think. There you go. So this is also a Middle Eastern perfumes. Yeah, Middle Eastern perfume. This one smells exactly the same. Exactly the same. Again, it just smells like Baccarat Rouge 540, but in a very deep, you know, smell, if that make any sense. The saffron is there, the amber is there, everything is in it. It smells exactly the same. I don't want to talk about it because it smells exactly the same, but I think the only thing, the reason why I put this one first, this one and this smells exactly the same. The reason why I put this one first is the fact that, you know, the bottle is totally different, the name is totally different. Our main Amber Oud Rouge is totally different. At least you are trying to mimic, you are trying to smell like it, but taking the same name to me put me completely off. But it smells exactly the same. The longevity is also weeks. You spray this for weeks and it's still on your skin. My skin may be different, your skin may be different, but anytime I spray this, my son also sprayed this, and then he went to the city, came back in about 24 hours, it was still on his skin. Exactly like that. So you don't need to buy $400 perfume to smell like Baccarat Rouge 540 or Maison Francis Kurkdjian perfume Baccarat Rouge 540. You can get one of these. It's the you know, Middle Eastern perfume. So people who go to Dubai, please search for this. It's not going to be expensive like how we buy it here. Sorry like how we buy it here. I bought mine 169 Australian dollars. Okay, probably it will cost much cheaper when you go to Dubai. It smells exactly like Baccarat Rouge 540, exactly the same. Exact. I don't know if they can do that. I'm not really sure if they can do that, because I mean, if you are trying to clone someone, you clone it exactly like this. I don't know why they are not getting into trouble, but it smells exactly the same, and even longer. It stays long on you. The longevity is really good. You can be anywhere, any distance away from people, and they still smell you. They will come up to you and it's like, what are you wearing? This is what I mean. It smells really good. So this one and that, it is the same. I mean, if you want to, you know, Baruch, it's fine, but the name just put me off. Okay, as I said, it's just like, you know, I'm trying to buy very expensive perfume, but I don't have the money and I have to buy an alternative. And you know, Rolex, Polex, Gucci, I'm trying to buy Gucci. There's this one that people call it Baccarat, and they are calling it Baccarat or something. I think there's some perfumes like that. I don't think I'll get those perfume, because if you try to, you know, change the name into something else, you give me a whole different vibe about what you are selling. So that is why I put this one first. When I was buying it from the website, I didn't actually look at the name. Someone reviewed this, and there's another one, they said this one smells like the extract and the other one smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. It's the same bottle, but the other bottle is a clear bottle. So one is Baccarat and one is the extract, and I decided to buy one. I didn't even listen to the names. I saw it on this website and I ordered it, and it came and it's like, oh, Baruch. If I knew it Baruch, probably I wouldn't have, because it looks like you are trying to be whom you are not. If you give it a different name and it smells like it, of course, I mean, if someone asks me, I'm not going to say Barakat or Baruch. No, I'm going to say Amber Oud Rouge. Totally different, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Just my perfume lovers here. You know, if you want to smell like Baccarat Rouge 540, there's an alternative. You don't have to buy $400 perfume to smell like Baccarat Rouge 540. There are options there in the market, so search for it. Go to Google it. You by all means get a website that sells these ones for you, okay? And I'm going to list them in the comment section, in the description down below, so you will know. Maybe I'll post the link there, maybe I will not, because I'm not trying to advertise for any website. Whereas you go to YouTube, Google, and then you search it, you are going to get it anyway. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe. Turn the notification icon. Anytime I post a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. The name is
Baby, tell the truth. This ain't nothing new. It's so surreal. Wanna be with you. Fuck that attitude.